is Chelsea BIEBERLE. I am originally from Bushton, Kansas. My major is animal science with pre-vet option, and I interned at High Plains Feed Yard this summer.
I'm Shane Flock. I'm from Paxco, Kansas. Major is animal science, and I interned with Foot Cattle Company at Decatur County Beef in Oberlin, Kansas.
Hi, my name is JAYDEN, and I am a junior here at Kansas State University studying animal science and industry with the pre-vet option. I am originally from Elkhart, Kansas. I interned with cactus feeders at the Centerfire Feedlot in Ulysses.
Hello, I am Jenna Laverty. I am from Almonds, Kansas. I'm currently a junior here at Kansas State University, majoring in agriculture economics with a minor in animal science. And I interned for Erskine and Dahl in Garden City this summer.
Hi, my name is KINSEY GRIFFITH, and I'm from Hill City, Kansas. I'm double majoring in animal sciences and industry and agricultural economics, and I was an intern at Sellers Feedlot.
I'm STUTESMAN. I'm from Madison, Kansas. I'm a junior in animal science, majoring in production management, and I interned at Pioneer Feed Yards.
Hi, my name is Jessica KLUMPE. I'm from Olpe, Kansas. I am a senior and I'm majoring in animal science, and I interned at Pratt Feeders.
My name is Ashley HOFFMAN. I am from Basehor, Kansas. I'm a senior in animal sciences and industry with the pre-vet option, and my internship was at High Plains Feed Yard in Montezuma, Kansas.
Before going to the boot camp, I had never been to a feed yard in my entire life. So one of the biggest things for me at the boot camp was getting to experience the day in, day out processes of what goes on in a feed yard.
I took the opportunity to apply to the Feedlot Bootcamp just because I knew I had an interest in the feedlot industry, but I had no experience in the feedlot industry, so I thought this was the perfect time for me to take advantage of gaining some hands-on experience.
So prior to the K-State Feedlot Bootcamp, I had no feedlot experience. I went ahead and applied for the program just so I could learn more about the industry and how it worked. During the boot camp, we were able to go to Garden City and take classwork learning about the logistics of feedlots, some statistics, and other information like that. We were also able to tour feedlots to see how they worked in action. This experience gave me knowledge, a good solid background knowledge of everything the feedlot industry does as a whole.
I valued this a lot because it helped me grow in an area that I haven't been in too much, and I really liked being able to go to every feedlot, see the differences and similarities between every program.
So I interned at Pratt Feeders in Pratt, Kansas, and I got to travel between the animal health department, animal nutrition department, and the office. So in the animal health department, I got to ride pins and doctor. I also got to process new cattle, and then I also got to postmortems. In the animal nutrition, I got to run the flakers, I got to drive a feed truck, I got to wash water tanks, and then I also got to just hang out with the nutritionist for a day. In the office, I learned more about the cattle finance type stuff. I got to spend a couple days with the manager, actually marketing cattle, and he also allowed me to spend a day with the national buyer, so that was pretty cool. Honestly, the best part about Pratt Feeders was that they don't only teach the how, they also teach the why, and that has stuck with me since then.
At my internship at High Plains, I spent the good first half or a little more working with their vet. We treated all the poles every day and did necropsies and things like that. And then towards the end, I rode pins and rode in the feed truck a little bit, so I learned how to pull sick cattle and really what they look for, and it was kind of interesting to see that after I'd spent a lot of the summer treating those sick cattle. I really learned a lot there about more of the issues they have in heavy cattle, where I come from a cow-calf background. I've never seen those things before. And it also, I got to talk to their consulting vets, which is what I'm interested in, so it kind of opened my eyes up to that.
I interned with cactus feeders at their Centerfire Yard in Ulysses, Kansas, where I was primarily a part of the doctoring team, also helping out with the pin riders and maintenance departments, as well as going through their company-wide management internship program. And from this, I gained a lot of experience, not only for my hopeful future career path as a veterinarian, but also got great insight into what it takes to be a foreman and a manager, as well as a general manager of a feedlot, and a lot of insight into the financials as well as the day-to-day processes.
So my internship was at High Plains Feed Yard in Montezuma, Kansas. I spent my time throughout the summer rotating through all the different departments. So the majority of my time with my interest in nutrition was spent learning to drive a feed truck, so I also got to spend a lot of time actually independently feeding cattle in the feed truck, which was a tremendous experience. I spent some time in the feed mill. I got to work with our nutritionist a little bit, but I also did get to rotate through our animal health department. I got to ride pens and pull cattle on my own, so I could kind of see from that aspect what they're looking for when they're going into a pen and deciding to pull sick cattle. I got to help the processing crew. I really got to rotate everywhere. I spent some time also doing some research specifically for nutrition, since that's something that's unique to High Plains, is their ability to have their grow safe nodes and look at some nutritional aspects of how the cattle are eating.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Pete Anderson and Dr. Fike for putting this together, and definitely all the sponsors for making this a possibility, because it's really helped me with my career goals and define where I want to go and what I want to do. And I never would have had the opportunities without you guys' support, and I just really appreciate it. So thank you.
I would like to thank Carol Fike and Pete Anderson for putting on this K-State Feedlot Bootcamp. I would also like to thank all the different businesses and feedlots that helped to make this experience as great as it was.
I would like to say a big thank you to everybody that has supported this Feedlot Bootcamp. Dr. Fike for putting on this opportunity and allowing me to be a part of it, Dr. Anderson for his support throughout the whole thing, and all of his employees that were there as well, and just every industry professional and feed yard owner that allowed us to come and visit their yard and see what they had to offer. Thank you guys, it was greatly appreciated.